everybody. Flippin' Danny here, founders of the Freedom Real Estate Group, family of companies, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, which is called
Freedom Through Passive Income.
That's right, and welcome to another episode, and this is one of our live episodes. And for those of you that are listening and not watching, you'll have to kind of go back and watch this maybe sometime, because what you're looking at is a cardboard cutout and not actually Flippin' Danny. Oh, we had to do that. That was just too funny. Oh, my goodness.
You will understand this once we get to the recap of yesterday's episode.
That's right. That's right. But welcome to, this is week 23.
Yeah.
Bentley Trace.
Boom.
This is recap and key takeaways. So episode number 155. 155.
Hey, happy Fun Shirt Friday.
Oh, yeah. You like this one?
Mm-hmm.
This is a new one. People keep telling me I can't repeat my shirt, so guess I got to go buy more.
Literally, our closed monthly budget went up because he's buying fun shirts.
The demand of our fans. My fans want more shirts.
But this one, if you're watching, it's yellow. He doesn't usually have any yellow shirts, and it's kind of a beach with some palm trees and sailboats.
Because we're moving to Florida.
Yep. I guess, it's the color of the sun, huh?
Yeah, there you
really?
go. Yep. And palm trees, because that's where we're going to have palm trees in our backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Okay. Like your shirt. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, we've had people say they don't know it's Friday until they see the Facebook post and it's Fun Shirt Friday. So I have an obligation.
Yeah, that's right.
To make sure people know it's Friday.
There was a time in which you were going to stop it, right?
Yes.
And you were going to, sorry, we're just off on a tangent. Go ahead with the recap.
Back to episode 155.
Yes.
There we go. Best way to build trust: tell the truth. Key takeaways: tell the truth, be open and transparent, be an open book. These are the best and proven means to build trust. Another takeaway is it's counterintuitive to be just 100% all out there and talk about your mistakes. People don't want to do it. They have no idea of the impact it has on the business and the trust it builds of people around you.
That is so, so true. Episode 156 is called Shifting Focus, the Journey versus the Finish Line. This is actually a popular episode.
Yeah.
A lot of people listen to this one. And it was a big impact on me as well.
I would put this in my top 5 out of the 156 we've done. So.
For sure. For the first key takeaway is sprinting to the finish line is a surefire way to burn out before you get there. Pace yourself and enjoy the milestones along the way. And the second key takeaway was stop fixating on finishing at the cost of missing the opportunity to celebrate progress. Really powerful lessons that we personally learned.
Every day. Episode 157, the 20-mile march. Some key takeaways. 2 teams head out with the goal of reaching the South Pole. The team that made it there and back alive is the team that traveled every day consistently, whether in good or bad conditions.
Yeah.
We won't talk about the other team. Another takeaway is consistency in doing ordinary things every single day produces extraordinary results. And that's actually, I wanted to talk about that just real quickly, a side conversation, is our workout routine.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm doing ordinary things every single day. And the other day I went to do a sit-up and I about threw myself through the wall because I didn't realize how easy it was for me to do a sit-up anymore.
And this is back, Flippy didn't used to like doing sit-ups at all, especially decline sit-ups.
Oh,
He didn't, no.
I don't do ups, I do downs.
I don't know what that means. Let's keep going.
I sit down. I lay down. I don't do sit-ups or layups.
Episode 158. How has the real estate market changed in the last decade? First key takeaway was here in Montgomery County, there was a record-shattering year in 2021. Mm-hmm. The number of sales at the end of 2021 was 4 times higher than 2011. And secondly, people are able to now live wherever they want because they can find remote work. That's probably been one of the biggest changes over the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Episode 159, become an accredited investor for under $200. So key takeaway, you can have a Series 7, Series 82, or a Series 65 license. And that qualifies you as an accredited investor because then the SEC says you are knowledgeable enough to invest in these opportunities and understand the risk involved with them. Another takeaway is our favorite option is the Series 65 because it does not require the prerequisite exam, and you can take it for under $200.
Yeah. And then yesterday's episode number 160, was our week 23 live update. And this is why we started off our podcast with our cardboard cutouts.
Our Founders Day was actually in May.
Yep.
Both you and I were gone. Mm-hmm. And so they wanted to, and I say they, our team wanted to do a Founders Day party. because they like parties, and their Founders Day, we could throw a party for that. And so it actually just happened last Friday. And they locked off one of the rooms. They wouldn't let me in it. Again, that's hard for them to do. And they decorated the room, and in the room was this cardboard cutout, and it just cracked us up. And so we all took pictures with it, and our team in the Philippines, they did Photoshops of them with us in front of our office here. It was hilarious. It was brilliant. And then we had to put this in here facing the wall because it kept freaking us out every time we'd walk by.
Yes, and we had to bring it as a something to do on the podcast episode.
We had to make a
guest appearance?
Yes, exactly. We had to make an appearance.
And the second key takeaway from yesterday's live episode is we are in the middle of doing due diligence and brainstorming and asking a bunch of questions about the short-term fund that we're going to launch. And one of the things is that as we're talking about this and putting it into creation mode, we've had 3 people say, hey, I've got $500,000 I'd put into a fund like that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, we got 1.5 million already.
Just like that. And it's not even started.
Yep. So it's exciting whenever you have, something that is going to benefit other people. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoyed this live episode.
Yep.
Make sure you're heading on over to our website, freedomcapitalinvestments.com, and join our investor club. And soon coming to freedomcapitalinvestments.com is the Freedom Swag.
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to even put that on yesterday's episode that we're going to launch our Freedom Swag store.
Yep. Should be coming out soon. So we'll wait for that press release.
Yes. Cool.
But make sure you're joining the Investor Club and you're subscribing and doing that. Make sure if you're listening on the Apple Podcast, just hit the review real quick. Just say these guys are cool, whatever you need to say, or Flip's dumb, whatever.
Don't say that.
That's fine. That's fine too. Stupid is as stupid does, right? Anyway, but make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button because
you don't like what Flip just said about stupid is stupid does, because we did a Power of Words episode before that you can find by hopefully clicking somewhere on this, because I was told to do that too. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. It just helps the algorithms, all those reviews, all those things we're supposed to be asking all the time, because it helps get the word out there. So if what we're sharing is valuable, we want to share it with more people to help more people.
That's right. Well, we like to end all of these episodes with
invest smart,
live happy.
Bye everybody.
Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on this show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss.